What's happening, everybody? Street here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Stang stories. Got a lot to talk to you guys about today. Little tidbits here and there. So let's get on the road. But first, let's do a cold start. Welcome back to the channel. So, like I said in the intro, I got a bunch of stuff to talk to you guys about today, but first, let's do a little maintenance. Let's go ahead and get the car exhaust mode down a little bit, because I find when I talk to you guys, I'm constantly battling. Like, if any of you guys are using bassy headphones, like it just, whoa, you know, in the background, you can't hear nothing. So let's just kind of do a little adjustment. Sorry for my hand here. Let's just move the camera a little bit, get it situated just a little bit better so you can see all this glory in front of you. Just kidding. All right, so like I said, I had a bunch of stuff to talk to you guys about. The first thing I wanted to say was I wanted to thank everybody. Now, this is like a week late, but I wanted to thank everybody for the support in the DMs during the Northern California wildfires. As you guys know, I'm up here right in the middle of it every year, and for the last 5 or 6 years, it's just been like non-stop catastrophic fires, and there's kind of reasons for that that are very political, and I'm not going to go into it. I'll save you guys my political rants and how dumb the people that run California are. But I want to thank everybody who checked in on my family and I. We appreciate it. We were okay. We had a fire to the north. We had a huge fire to the south. Last year we had a fire like right next to us, and the year before that is when Santa Rosa burned and Redwood Valley burned, and the year before that, Lake County burned, and the year before that, Lake County burned. It's just a mess, just an absolute mess. So thank you, everybody, for your concern. I really appreciate it. Our power was out for 5 days, which was a pain in the ass. But, you know, it is what it is. My bosses were cool enough to lend me their generator from work, and we saw the light. My wife and I went out and bought a generator like the day that it ended. We were like, we gotta have a generator. This is probably going to be the new normal for California.
Breaking this dirty girl in is nice.
So that is all done and taken care of for now until the next time, I guess. But thank you. So the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about was the fact that I got the winter set of tires put back on the car. So the Yokohamas are now on the car, the Michelins are off, and it's time to put some mileage on the all seasons, as now it's hitting like 20 degrees here in Northern California. Too cold for those pilot sports, man. Those things just turn into glass, and anything under like 35 degrees. So we got the new tires on, and I got a story for you guys about the new tires, because some of you are aware of it on Instagram for sure, that we had a little issue when we put the tires on. So it was worthy of a story, I thought. And basically what happened was I made my appointment, and I decided I was going to go drop the car off at about 8 in the morning to give them all day to put the new tires on and do an alignment on the car. So I took it down there, dropped it off at 8 o'clock, waited all day, went back and picked it up at 5 p.m., paid, thanked them, and drove off. The first right-hand turn I made.
Up on the truck, man, this nigga pulled up on the scoop.
Wow. We are
back in the mail, let's go.
Knocking on heaven's door. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I know some of you are disappointed right now because you started getting like chills in your bones and shit. You're just like, ooh. But I'm not gonna do it. Again, sorry about the light. It is what it is. When I drive to work, I'm just facing it. I'm just facing the sun, taking it to the face. And on my way home, you know, the sun is generally right in my face as well. So, so it started knocking, and I bring it back to the tire shop, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, something is not right with the car. Like, the car's knocking like crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys didn't torque down the lugs or what happened, but I need you guys to check it out. So they were a little reluctant at first and kind of giving me shit about it. Like, oh no, dude, we torqued the lugs down, dude. It's fine. No, it's fine. We don't know what happened to it. I'm like, okay, well, you guys need to check it. Like, it wasn't doing this before I dropped the car off. Now, mind you, every single time I've gone to this place, they put my lowering springs on. They've switched my tires each time. They've done a couple other little things for me. I've always had an issue. And I'm not that guy that just immediately is like, nope, never going back again, dude. You guys suck. I'm like, dude, stuff happens. I'm going to give you another shot. And I went back another time. And again, another issue. So I think at this point, the confidence levels are high over there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and have to find a new outfit to start working on my car and flip and switching my tires and stuff. But long story short, I get there, they throw it up on the rack, they check it out, and this dude cannot figure it out. He torques the lugs, he adjusts the wheel weights. Any little thing that he can think of, he tries it. He's like, dude, I don't know. I don't even know. And one of the other techs comes in from around the back and says, what's going on? You know, he starts telling him, he's like, bro, this car has staggered wheels. You got a 275 in the front and a 255 in the front. He was like, that's your problem right there. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, really? You know how much work you guys have done on my car? Like, it blew my mind. It was one of those like, wow, dude, like you really got to pay attention. So ultimately they had to stay overtime. They had to reset the tires. They had to do another alignment on the car, and it was like another hour and a half, 2 hour process total or something. But I was like, dude, guys, come on. So that being said, that's all done. The car is great. I love these tires, man. I actually would have to admit I prefer these tires over the Michelin Pilots. Now, the Michelin Pilots definitely hook better, but the ride quality and the performance of these tires is amazing. I mean, you're not losing much. You might spin a little bit harder in first, but that's it. That's literally it, dude. A second gear pull like I did in the beginning of this video was, I mean, you hook like crazy, so it's all good. Maybe you spin a little bit shifting into second from first, or you spin just romping from first, but ultimately an amazing performing tire with great ride quality for a bargain price, I gotta be honest. So that also being said, a lot of you guys have been requesting that I get black lugs on the car instead of the chrome ones, and I totally agreed. I just was too lazy to deal with it myself, so I've had the lugs for about 2 months, and I waited till the time where I could go in and I could bring the car to them and have them adjust the lug nuts. So we did that. I want to show you guys a little comparison pic of the car before with the chrome lugs and now with the black lugs, and I think it looks fantastic, man. It's the little things that make the car stand out and look amazing. So it looks great. The car is getting more looks than it ever has before. Now, with the new spoiler, the new American flag decals, and just all the little things that I've done to the car these last 6 months, I just people just gawk at the ride, dude. I wish I could get a dash cam for the rear windshield or something to record from the rear, because man, when I pass people are just like, just, I love it. I mean, sometimes you don't want to be noticed in your car when you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, but man, when you're a self-proclaimed Mustang owner douchebag like myself, I love the attention. So I love that people are just gawking at the car. I get comments constantly about the car being badass, and thumb up, dude. Thumb up for show. So the car's getting a lot of looks. Also, another little change that I made to the car, not a big deal, but something I wanted to show you guys, is I got a new license plate holder. I wanted to kind of match the silver and black theme that we got going on. Now it's like a transparent kind of plastic frame with like a decal over it, so it's the coloring's not quite right. It doesn't quite match the silver and black that I'm going for. It's because of the transparent plastic that it just doesn't quite work, but ultimately I think it looks really nice. I put the black screws in there to match and get rid of the silver ones. I still have some silver ones on the front license plate, but I also did a little edit the other day that I put on Instagram without the front license plate, and I'm really considering taking the front license plate off. Now, it is a requirement and the law in California, imagine that, we have tons of laws in California that prohibit my freedom. So I don't want to give the police another reason to pull me over, and that's part of my problem, is that I don't like giving them reasons to pull me over. But the car looks so much better without a front license plate. Here's a little comparison edit that I did, kind of showing the difference, and you can tell me what you think. But I'm definitely rooting for the picture with the license plate gone and the windows tinted. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't got the windows tinted yet. I had the money for the window tint, and then the power thing came up, the fires came up, some medical issues, just different things. We had to buy the generator, you know, it's like the money was gone. So that, you know, it is what it is. So I wasn't able to get it done now, and I can honestly probably make it through the winter without tinting it. So I'm hoping to get the car tinted probably next spring. And also it's looking like we should hopefully have Ford Performance's power pack out by next spring as well. So the first power pack for the 2018 EcoBoost is out. I forget who mentioned that to me, but thanks again for showing me that that was out and available now on Ford Performance's website. So I've been watching it like a hawk. I contacted Ford Performance about their power packs for the 5.0, and they said that basically they were waiting for engineering to put some part packages together. So it sounds like the certification and the EO number have been obtained, but what they're waiting for now is like the actual packaging. You know, they're waiting to get, you know, their parts and stuff put together so that they can start distributing them. So we're close. We're real close. I can't wait to see some numbers. They would not give me numbers yet. They would give me no information other than the fact that they're close. So we're on the lookout for that stuff, and we're waiting for it. So last thing I want to touch on, as this video is running very long and you guys have probably already stopped watching from here, but I wanted to touch on the weight reduction process again. I am now down over 70 pounds, dude. 70 pounds of fat has left your boy's body. So I'm feeling really good. I mean, really good. My strength levels have increased, my endurance has increased, my cardio is way up. I feel fantastic, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I look pretty good too. In comparison to what it was before, I'm feeling pretty damn good. The muscles are just growing. The chest is separated and bulging, and you know, I gotta be honest, with all the weight dropped, dude, the diesel is just hanging right. It's just hanging better than it was before. You know, that's a plus where I come from, you know what I'm saying? So thank you everybody for all the support with the whole fitness and the weight reduction process. The Mustang is indeed faster now with 70 pounds of driving weight off of her, and I love it, absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much. That's all I got today. I hope to have more content for you in the future. Just, you know, I'm trying to fill stuff when I can on Instagram, and I'm trying to make videos when I can on YouTube. So thank you to all of those of you who have stuck around thus far and still come back to the channel to view what I got going on. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to pick up some merch if you want to help support the channel. We haven't been selling much lately, but I think we did sell one TYPEWRITER Take shirt. 2-3 weeks ago. So thank you to that guy. You got to represent the Typewriter Tick shirt because it's a club. If you guys aren't part of the club, I don't know what to tell you. You got to be a part of the club. So thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to like if you enjoy this video, comment below if you have something to say, and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at silverstang707. We'll see you guys on